Hi guys. So in this video we will be solving this problem, one repeating and one missing. Okay, so let's first understand what the problem says. The problem says that we will be given an array of length n. So we'll be given an array of length n. So let's suppose n equals to 5 for now. Okay, so we all the numbers in the range 1 to n will be given to us in this array, but one number will be what missing. Okay, and one number will be present two times. So one number is present two times. So for now, let's suppose the numbers given to us are 1 2, since n equals to 5, so the numbers will be in the range 1 to 5. So 1 is given to us, 2 is given to us, 3 is given to us, and let's suppose that 4 is not given to us since one number will be missing, and 5 is given to us. Okay, and one number will be present multiple times. So any one of these 1 2 3 and 5 can be present two times. So for now, let's suppose 2 is present two times. Okay, so this will be given to us. After that, it is asked to us to tell the missing number and the number which is present two times. So for now we know that the missing number is what? Missing number is 4, and the number which is present multiple times is what? Multiple times, and that is what? That is 2. So this is what is asked to us. So this was for the question part. So now after this, let's try to understand how we can solve this particular problem. Okay, so for the same problem, let's suppose this was given to us. So how can we find out that which number is present multiple times and which number is present only, which number is missing number. So like if we see this problem, like it will be very difficult to, if we by 2 find out which is present two times and which number is missing only by using this set of numbers 1 2 3 to 5. It will be difficult, like we will be not be able to apply any of the bit manipulation tricks or concept directly on only these set of numbers. We need something more. Okay, what we need, before moving on to what we need, let me revise you of one of the questions which we have already solved earlier. If you guys would have remembered, we would have solved a problem with the name all numbers present two times except two numbers. We had a problem something like this, in which all numbers are present two times, 1 1 2 2 4 5 and 6 and 6 6. Here what we are saying, that all numbers are present two times except these two numbers 4 and 5, and we have already solved this particular problem. Okay, so we are going to reduce our this problem into exact this problem. Okay, how are we going to reduce? Let's see. Let's suppose, not let we are given value of n. Okay, and what does it represents? We will have number in the range 1 to n. So let's suppose we will have, what we will do, we'll after this we'll write all the numbers in the range 1 to n. So if we write the numbers in the range 1 to n, what we see, 1 2 3 4 and 5. Okay, now can you now try to relate this problem with this problem? Now instead, earlier what we were having only these set of numbers. Okay, now I have written these extra numbers also. Now we will consider this set of numbers. Okay, now try to relate both of these problems. If you see clearly, what you will see here, also all the numbers are present two times. 1 is present two times, 2 is present two times, this 3 is present two times, this 5 is present two times, and these two numbers, this is present only one time and this is present also only one time. Now can we apply the same logic which we have applied in solving this particular problem to solve this particular problem? Can we do that? Yes, we can do that. We will apply the same logic which we have applied to solve this particular problem, and we will be able to find what are these two numbers. That is, one number we will get as 2 and one number we will get as 4, and we will be able to find which one is the missing number and which one is the repeating number. Okay, so this is what we are going to do. So what we did, we applied, we used the constraint in the problem. The problem says that if the array of length of array is n, then all the numbers which the array will consist of will be in the range 1 to n. So what we did, we have written all the numbers in the range 1 to n. Okay, after that we know that earlier one of the numbers was missing and one number was present multiple times. So due to that, what happened, all the numbers, we got a pair of all the numbers, of all the numbers except two numbers. And what are those two numbers? Amongst those two numbers, one number is missing number, and one number is missing number, and one number is the one which is present multiple times. Okay, so this was the idea which we are going to use this particular problem. After doing this problem is exactly similar to this problem. We are going to apply the exact same logic, and I'm assuming that you guys already have watched this particular video, like how to solve this particular problem. Still, I'm going to give you a rough idea about how we are going to solve this particular problem. But if you want a detailed explanation, you could watch the video for this particular problem. Okay, so how are we going to solve this particular problem? What we used to do is that we used to take XOR of all the numbers. So if we take the XOR of all the numbers, what we will get? XOR 2, XOR 2, XOR 3, XOR 3, XOR 4, XOR 5, XOR 6, XOR 6. So if we take the XOR, what we get? XOR of same numbers equals to 0. Same for 2, same for 3, same for 6. So what we are left with? We are left with XOR of 4 and 5. So if we calculate the XOR of 4 and 5, what we will get? XOR of 4 and XOR of 5 will be 101. If we take the XOR, what we'll get? We'll get 1 over here, we'll get 0 over here, and we will get 0 over here. So the first position where we got a 1 is the position where both of these numbers are have a different bit. Okay, so this is what we are going to use. So we will use we'll make a mask which will be equal to what? Which will be equal to 001. That whatever is the position of first set bit, we'll keep it as 1, and rest all bits will be 0. That is, eventually we are calculating rightmost set bit mask of this XOR. Okay, after that what we will do? After that we will go iterate on all the numbers one by one, and we will see if this particular bit, what will happen is that amongst all these numbers, for some of the numbers this bit will be 1, and for some of the numbers this bit will be 0. So we'll separate them into two groups. Okay, all those numbers which are for which bit is 1, we'll take XOR, and for all those numbers which this bit is 0, we'll take a separate XOR. So what will happen is that, let's suppose what will happen is 1 has this particular position 1. So what we will do? 1 XOR 1. 2, if you write the binary number of 2, so 2 is something like this, 0 1 0. So this particular bit for 2 is not 1, so 2 will be in the separate group. So 2 XOR 2. Now let's move on to the next number 3. If you write the binary of 3, we get something like this, 0 1 1. So this particular bit is 1, and our mask is also 1. What we are performing is number and 1. If this particular bit is 1, then we are separating in one group, otherwise in separate group. Okay, so now with 3 we'll take XOR over here, 3 XOR 3. Now we'll move on to the 4. 4 is something like this, 1 0 0. So this particular bit is 0, so we'll take 4 in this particular group. Now we'll move on to 5. 5 is something like this, 1 0 1. This particular bit is 1, so we'll take 5 over here. Now we'll move on to 6. 6 is something like this, 4 5 6 0. So this particular bit is 0. XOR 6 XOR 6. So if we perform the XOR, what we will get? 1 1 will cancel, 3 3 will cancel, we will get 5. If we perform the XOR, what we get? 2 2 will cancel, 4 will cancel, not 4, 6 6 will cancel, so we will get 4. So we are getting both of these numbers, 4 and 5. So same we are going to perform this same logic over here, because we can reduce this problem to this exact problem. All the numbers are present 2 times except 2 numbers. Okay, so and this was for this problem. Now let's try to code this problem. Okay, so we are given this function. So let's make a variable integer XOR equals to 0 for integer element in ARR. What we will do? XOR equals to element. Okay, after that what we have to do, as I have discussed, this was given to us, and this we will create on our own. All the elements in the range 1 to n, we will take XOR with this also. So let's do that. For integer I equals to 1, I is less than equals to array dot length plus plus I, XOR equals to I. Okay, after that what we did, we have calculated all the XORs over here. Let me what to do? Yeah, zoom, not zoom. After this what we did means calculating the XOR we got something like this 001. So we have to calculate this rightmost set bit mask. Okay, so let's create a mask. Mask will be what? Mask will be XOR and negative of XOR. So if you don't know how to calculate a rightmost set bit mask, we have a question on this particular topic also, like how to calculate a rightmost set bit mask. Formula for this is, if you want to if the number is x and we want to calculate this rightmost set bit mask for this particular number, let it suppose be x, so it will be x and minus of x. There is a proof for it, how it is working. Like you can watch the video for this if you want to learn how we are getting this formula. Okay, for now I am using it directly. So it will be x and minus x. After that it will be what? Where were we? Yeah, after calculating the mask integer, we will separate it into two groups. So again we will travel for integer element in array. Let's make two variables, integer number 1 equals to 0 and number 2 equals to 0. Since we want to separate it into two groups, we will check if element and mask, if it is equals to 0, if it is equals to 0, then what we will do? Answer 1 XOR equals to element, else what we will do? Answer 2 XOR equals to element. Okay, same for the second array also. Like since our numbers were what? Numbers were this and this, so we will use the same logic for second array also. So for integer I equals to 1, I is less than equals to array dot length plus plus I, and same logic if I and this what? Mask, if I and mask double equals to 0, then what we will do? Answer 1 XOR equals to element, else what we will do? Answer 2, let me full screen it, else what we will do? Answer 2 XOR equals to element. Okay, so now we got both the numbers in answer 1 and answer 2. Okay, now what we have to print is that which number is missing number and which number is repeating number. We have both the numbers, but we don't know which one is missing and which one is repeating number. So what we will do, we will scan in this particular array. In our original array, we will scan one by one elements and we will check if suppose number 1 is what? Number 1 is 2 and number 2 what we got is 4. So we will check over here, is 1 present, is 2 present? 2 is present over here and one of the numbers is 2. Then what does it means? That 2 is the repeating number and 4 is the missing number. Okay, so this is what we are going to use. So after that, let's travel in the array. So for integer element in ARR, if element is, we have used answer 1 and it will be answer 2. Since we have used answer 1 and answer 2, if element equals to answer 1, then what does it mean? Then answer 1 is system dot out dot print line. First what we have to print? Missing number. System dot out dot print line missing number plus, and what is the missing number? Missing number is answer 2 and similarly repeating number is answer 1. Repeating number is answer 1. After that what we will do? We will break. Else another case is possible. If element equals to answer 2, then we will be printing the reverse of this. It is answer 1 and answer 2. Okay, so let's see the output format. Missing number, n is capital in number, missing number, it is followed by arrow operator. Okay, here also it will be followed by arrow operator. In number, n is capital, We are done with the code. Now let's try to submit this code. Okay, there is some answer 1 or equals to element cannot find answer 1 where if I and mask. Okay, element, where is it? Line number 29, there is some error. Line number 29, if I, yeah, here it will be I, here it will be I. Yeah, now let's try to run it. Missing number is 7 and repeating number is 1, so we are getting the correct answer. It is because of the spelling mistake, so it is repeating. Control C, Control V. Now is it right? Yeah. Now let's try to run it. Getting correct answer. Let's try to submit it. So it is passing. So this was for this video. I hope you guys would have enjoyed the video.